So the one strategic shift that changes like everything, especially if you are the bottleneck in your business, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. What I'm talking about, thing every day is like offer creation, business growth, scale, using AI strategically. Now, this isn't about shiny objects. This isn't about marketing tactics. This is about high leverage moves that are the right moves for you and your business. And if you don't know me, my name is Laura Chattington. I help businesses unlock more profit, reclaim their time back, and fully leverage premium offers and AI to scale their business, whilst those around you are scrambling and without kind of sacrificing your sanity at the same time. And doing this using high leverage moves. Now, each day I'm going to be looking at like how you can use these moves across your offers, across your marketing, across your business. And we're going to be looking at what the business world and what's moving fast right now, because everything is moving fast, right? It feels like we're on a roller coaster at the minute in the world. So today we're going to be talking about the one strategic shift that changes everything. And I mean everything. Oh, and by the way, if you don't already know, I run like a live event so you can build your own high leverage growth plan in that event, tailored completely to you and your business. And there's going to be details in the text somewhere around this. So success in business is simple when you're sure on the steps to take, the AI leverage moves to make, the traffic strategies to use, the partners to secure, the lead sources to leverage, marketing methods that multiply sales, and the funding sources that you can easily access and secure, right? Confusion in business is always costly because all of those things are going round and round and round and round in our head. It costs time, it costs money, it costs you the thrill and the enjoyment of that that you can get from running your own business. So the number one thing you need, it's not more marketing tactics, oh no. The number one thing you need in your business, in your mind, is certainty. But replacing confusion with certainty is like no small feat, right? Because in a typical business owner face like hundreds of decisions, thousands of different options, an infinite number of like potential profitable possibilities, right? That they're being chucked and hurled at us constantly, like forever, from every direction, all the time. And when you add up all the options, it can get really paralyzing. It can get paralyzing. And especially if you're like an entrepreneur where you face time constraints, or you have limited capital, or maybe you don't have a team that can help you implement some of these moves. And yet, in order to succeed, you need to make the most of every single second that you have in the day, because that's what helps you succeed, right? Is that most entrepreneurs aren't certain, and they lack the lack of certainty really costs them actually more than they realize, because the complete confidence and absolute certainty that the actions that you're taking every day, that you're taking the absolute best moves, that those moves are going to grow your business the fastest. You kind of end up second guessing yourself, which means you're like frequently like in doubt, and you suffer from a lack of clear direction, or change of direction, and that can quickly deteriorate into a lack of follow through. Yeah, so it's like a downward spiral. Now, most entrepreneurs that I speak to, they're struggling with that, or they think they're struggling with, like procrastination, like commitment problems, like persistent problems. But these aren't the problems. These aren't the problems. These are just the symptoms. But what if you could be confident every decision you made was the right decision, the right one? Imagine what that's like. That every decision you make is like the right one. Every strategy that you use is like the best one for you, for your business, your current situation. Because otherwise you're just treating the symptoms. It's like taking a paracetamol because you've got a broken leg and you feel pain, right? It might help the pain, but it isn't going to fix your leg. You've got to go to the hospital to get your leg fixed and cast and put back together. So the root cause of overwhelm and frustration and inadequate results, or like exhaustion in business today, isn't more marketing tactics or AI tools or hiring more people. The move is finding what the root cause of the confusion and the uncertainty is right now in your mind, in your business. And that is why our high leverage growth plan is like such a game changer. It's such a game changer because you're combining all, you're coming into this session when you're combining all my experience, Michelle's experience, and leveraging everything that AI knows, everything, which AI knows everything. AI knows everything, right? And then what you're doing in these sessions is you're feeding into the process, you and your business, into this AI process, so that it's totally tailored to you. Because there's nobody on the planet that knows your business as much as you, but you need to have the other elements, like you need like the market, what's going on in the market. You need to understand what's going on in business. You need such a broad, wide set of knowledge that you need to make the right move, the right decision. And that's why AI is so powerful in this process. And it's not that AI is going to solve it all for you, because if you've been around and you are using AI gets you so far. AI kind of gets you 80% of the way, doesn't it? But this plan, it's killer. It's killer, because when you have questions that they're going to get you to like the root cause, that make sure that the action that you take, the moves that you take, are exactly the moves you need. At the end of the process, what you have in this plan, it's like a plan, right? And we've all had loads of plans, right? We've all had coaching and plans and like, but in this process, what you get in this system, what you get is you get a plan at the end of it, which is a combination of what you need right now in your business, combined with the knowledge of everything in the world which AI brings to the table, and knowledge that I bring to the table in like offer creation and scaling and systemization that Michelle brings to the table. You're getting all of that knowledge and experience so quickly into a plan which gives you your high leverage moves, the moves that are going to move the needle for you. And at the end of that process, what you have is certainty. You have certainty in that plan for you. And when you're taking action, you just get so much momentum. Like, you don't have you're not a procrastinator. You don't have like overwhelm issues. You don't have all of those issues. When you've got the right plan and you are certain that they are the right moves for you, that certainty like breaks free of everything. So taking action just becomes like huge momentum. It's like huge momentum every single day. I mean, imagine waking up every single day, or the next morning you get your plan one day. Imagine waking up the next morning knowing exactly what you need to do. and you're so certain of it, you have so much confidence in it because of the process that you're going to go through, that imagine waking up with that much certainty in it for you and your business. It sets you free. It really does. And why does it matter? I feel like I'm a kind of overexcited child, but the reason this matters so much is that you're probably wasting, like most people, wasting so much time and energy and emotion trying to work out what is probably impossible for you to work out on your own, right? On your own, you can't possibly have all that knowledge and experience on your own to work it all out. So it's an impossible problem for you to solve. So when you don't have the whole picture, and you don't have all these components that you get in this plan, then it's impossible to make the right moves and have that certainty that you've got the right moves in your plan. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Like when you've got the high leverage move plan, that gives you the process of putting that plan together that you do in the 3 hours, gives you the certainty that those moves are exactly the moves you need to take in your business. So you're going to wake up the next day knowing exactly what to do. And your business, like, you're going to know what to do in your business. You're going to know, like you personally, we're all different, right? So you personally, what's working in the market, business, what's working for your business online and offline, and have the high leverage moves in your offer to scale, and to scale strategically with AI, which is the move right now for everybody, right? But dialed in to you and your business. So it's not like what is going on for everyone else. It's just for you and your business. Now, I came up with this process after spending a weekend with my coach, Rich Sheffron, and just going through the process myself, right? In that weekend, everything changed. It changed for me too. And because you have that certainty in what you're doing, I'm like struggling to go to sleep. Like I'm up till 2 a.m. in the morning because I'm just like, I've got to move because everything is totally dialed in. I'm just like, I can't sleep. I literally can't sleep because I know how powerful this really is for my business, for your business, for everybody. And I just want to share it with every single person that I know. Because what that plan really, really gives you at the end of the process, at the end of the day, doesn't matter where you are in your business, doesn't matter how busy you are. Like people are saying to me, I'm too busy to spend those 3 hours. I'm like, that's exactly why you need to spend these 3 hours. Because what that plan gives you is the certainty that every single hour of every single day, from the day after you get that plan, you are doing exactly what you need to be doing that is totally dialed into you and your business. So if this resonated and you're like done, if this resonated and you're like done, trying to like work out how do I scale? How do I work less? How do I make more money? How do I build my income? What do I do with AI? All these questions and things that maybe you're even doing manually, then I would invite you to this live event. And in just 3 hours, and I say in just 3 hours because in 3 hours, you're going to do more in those 3 hours than you've done in the last 3 months. I absolutely guarantee it. And you're going to walk away with your very own step-by-step plan to unlock more profit, reclaim your time, and fully leverage AI in your business while everyone around, everyone's scrambling, right? Everyone's scrambling, trying to catch up. Like, what am I meant to be doing in AI? And at the same time, without sacrificing your sanity. Because that's what we started business for, wasn't it? To add value to the world and create freedom and make money. So we do it live. You absolutely need to come live, and we're going to walk you through every step of the way. And the links, I'm sure, are around this video, and it's free. But spots are super limited because it's totally hands-on. you're not gonna, this is not you turning up for 3 hours and listening to me at all. It is you turning up for this 3 hours and focus 100% on your business. So it's free. Spots are super limited. It's hands-on. It's a training, and I would invite you to jump in now. And remember what I said at the start. You know, we don't need more hours. You know, you don't need more hours a day. You need more leverage. You need more leverage. And what that comes down to, because everybody has the same amount of time, and it makes sense, right? Some people do like loads of stuff, some people don't. But when you start making like high leverage moves in your business and your life, so you can profit more, work less, and succeed without hustle, because you've got that certainty of everything you're doing is the right moves, it just changes everything. It literally changes everything, which is why I can call this live the one strategic shift that changes everything, and be confident that that is completely true. So I hope to see you in the 3-hour sessions. We're running them right now for free. So come and join us. They're exclusive one-on-ones or in a group training, and all the links will be in around this video at some point, or some point very, very soon. And I really look forward to meeting you and sharing this system with you to get your high leverage growth plan, and know that every day you're going to wake up making the right moves. And I'll see you there.